I'll recognize myself for 5 minutes. And from the testimony, there are many positive developments on the nuclear front. It's clear the Trump administration's actions focusing on nuclear offer potential for meaningful reform if implemented properly. Just without, maybe just from a show of hands, do you all agree with that statement? Thank you. Another quick question I always ask people in this committee, real quickly. Does this country need to have more power or less power being produced? We have to have more or less? Ms. Korsnick?
More.
Mr. Williams?
We need more power.
Ms. Greenwald?
More.
Dr.
Lots
Wagner?
more.
Thank you. Success will require proper implementation of robust workforce and collaboration between the Department of Energy and the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. Dr. Wagner, will you speak to what you are seeing regarding collaboration between the DOE and NRC on the regulatory front?
Yes, I can. I'm seeing tremendous collaboration between the two agencies as they look into understanding, so maybe for context, I should say, the Department of Energy has a set of requirements and structures to ensure the safety of nuclear systems operated on behalf of the Department of Energy that have been developed over a lot of years that are flexible relative to the different reactor types that the Department of Energy operates. In contrast, the Nuclear Regulatory has a different mission for commercial reactor power, and so they have a different set of regulations. And so as a number of the companies are working with the Department of Energy to demonstrate unique new systems, they're going through the DOE process. And so the NRC is engaging in that process to understand those technologies and be better prepared so when those technologies come to the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, they will be prepared. So through a number of memorandums of understanding, agreements on how they're partnering on these advanced reactor projects, I'm seeing tremendous positive cooperation.
Let me follow up with you. Do you see any of the collaboration as undermining the NRC's licensing expertise in any way?
I am not aware of any.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Williams, you note in your testimony that the second Vogtle unit was completed at 20% lower cost and took half the testing at startup. There are a number of potential new builds under consideration for AP1000s like at Vogtle. Can you outline how far costs could come down with 3 or 4 new builds?
Certainly, sir. Thank you for the question. You know, as I mentioned, we did see significant cost reductions and schedule improvements from 3 to 4, which you expect as you implement a first-of-a-kind technology, moving to second-of-a-kind technology, moving on to third-of-a-kind, ultimately to nth-of-a-kind. We think there could be significant improvements. We think you would see similar savings for the next build of an AP1000, and those savings would continue until you reach some equilibrium at nth-of-a-kind. There was a report by the DOE last year, the DOE liftoff report, that laid out some of that, the estimates for cost completion. We agree with that report in terms of the estimates for how far costs could come down for those units.
Let me follow up with you. What would that mean for competitiveness with natural gas units?
It is essential that that we reach those nth-of-a-kind costs for us as we do low-cost system planning within our market structure. It's essential that we reach those nth-of-a-kind costs for those technologies to be competitive with, for instance, natural gas.
Thank you. Dr. Wagner, what are you seeing with respect to advances on reprocessing front, and what policies may have to come to change to encourage cost-effective reprocessing or recycling?
So it's actually a very exciting area right now in terms of a number of private companies that are developing technologies that they think can make recycling commercially viable. So we're working with a number of those companies to develop, test, and demonstrate those technologies that build on a legacy of technologies that have been developed by the national laboratories and beyond. And so there's a very active area that I could not have said existed even a few years ago in that space. In terms of policy reform, the Nuclear Waste Policy Act did not envision commercial spent fuel recycling, and therefore I would suggest that it needs to be revised to incentivize and support recycling.
Oh, thank you. My time is about to expire, but I will submit the rest of my questions to you all.